Hello everyone, I'm Shannon. I will be your guide today in this 45-minute True Fit Flow class. So Fit Flow is going to be a combination of yoga and fitness. We'll move pretty quickly. As always, really listen to your body, let this be your practice, and give yourself these 45 minutes to be whatever you need them to be. So we don't need any props today. All you're going to need is a mat. If you don't have a mat, that's fine. Just want to go in a carpeted area and just make sure you've got space. And we are with Jana here today, my quarantine buddy. We're going to get started in a child's pose. Send your arms out long. Sink your hips towards your heels. Big toes can touch. Close your eyes and just take a moment as you settle into your space. If you want to follow along on Spotify, my username is sstecich, spelled S-T-E-C-I-C-H, and the playlist is At Home Fit Flow. Take a moment to arrive. To arrive in the space that you're in and to arrive into your body exactly as you are right now. So letting go of whatever it took for you to get to your mat today. Let go of whatever is in store for you the rest of your day and just allow yourself to be here. Really give yourself these full 45 minutes to be present, to be with yourself as you connect your mind, your body, and your breath as one. And as you connect with your body, start to take a full body scan, starting at your toes. Very slowly work all the way to the top of your head and just notice and feel. Are there places that feel good, feel open? Maybe acknowledge if there are places that you're holding on. Maybe places that need a little bit of extra love. And then start to send your breath to those places. As you deepen through your breath, take a big inhale through your nose. Fill yourself up. Audible exhale out through your mouth, side out. Again, big inhale through your nose. Fill yourself up. Exhale out through your mouth, side out. One more time, biggest inhale yet. Make this your loudest exhale, getting rid of all the stale air and letting every last bit go as you sink your hips further towards your heels. And continue to breathe here. Breathing in and out through your nose, keeping your lips sealed. Start to create a partial constriction to the back of your throat. So start to find your ujjayi breath. You want to make that same sound, just keeping your lips sealed. And know you can always come back to this breath. Only requirement during these 45 minutes is to breathe. Take one more full breath here as you start to set your focus for class. Maybe setting an intention, something you can come back to. When you're ready, slowly start to walk your fingertips over to the right, getting a stretch into your side body. Walking your fingertips as far over as feels good here. And walk your fingertips back through center. And slowly walk your fingertips over to the left. Look under your right shoulder. And walk your fingertips back through center. Press yourself up into a tabletop position. Sucking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, fingers spread wide. And as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, take your chin into your chest, round into your back, swoop into your belly like a cat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, look up higher. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, gaze to your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, send your tailbone high, lift through your chest. Exhale everything out as you press the earth away. So start to take it through a few rounds of cat-cow on your own, working on flexion and extension of your spine. It's an option to take any organic movement here that feels good. So give yourself permission to move freely, to feel, and just notice what feels good into your body today. Letting go of all expectations, all judgments that you have for this class, for your body. And take it through one more full round of breath. And come back into a neutral spine and send your right heel high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your back, scoop your belly. Inhale your right leg high, hold. And drop your toes over to the left, look over your left shoulder. And bring your toes back to center, release your knee down. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale your left leg high, hold. Now drop your toes to the right, look over your right shoulder. And send your toes back to center, release your knee down. Tuck your toes under, start to hover your knees about 1 inch off of your mat. So holding here, bear plank, draw your shoulders down back, broaden through your chest bones, and pull your belly in tight. Just hold and breathe here. Now start to add a little push-up, so a little push-up with your arms. Slight bend into your elbows. Always an option to just hold for 5. Sending your hips high in 3, 2, 1. Hips go high, down dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Exhale, melt your heels back. Inhale onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, melt your heels. Come on to your tippy toes, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Take little steps to allow your feet to meet your hands. And start to end with your feet hip-width distance apart. Keeping a slight bend into your knees. Option to grab for opposite elbows here. Ragdoll sway from side to side. Option to hold right here. Release your hands from your elbows and start to interlace your hands behind your back. Pressing your palms together, send your knuckles forward, opening up through your chest, through your shoulders. And slowly release your hands down. Take a bend into your knees and come all the way down onto your sit bones. Lift your heels, palms face the sky for a boat pose. So option to hold your heels down, option to lift your heels, palms face the sky. Again, broaden through your chest bones, pull your rib cage in, just hold and breathe. Then start to tap your right heel and then your left. We start this class with core work. Remembering that your core is such an important part of your practice. You want to work to engage your belly throughout each posture. And remember to stay with that breath. We tap both heels together in 5. Last 3, 2, 1, both heels, lower and lift. Feel your low belly fire up. Again, always an option to just hold. Just remember to keep breathing. Last 10. Heels hold high in 3, 2, 1. Hold here, hands to heart. Start to tap right, tap left. So tap right, tap left. Heels can stay lifted. Just keep breathing. Maybe tapping your hands to the earth. For 10. And holding steady. 3, 2, 1. Palms face the sky. Now start to lower into a low and then lift. Lower and lift. Inhale down. Exhale. Option to keep your hands behind you. You can use them. Maybe try not to. Stay with me. Last 3, 2. Hold low. Flutter kick your legs. For 10. Toes go high in 3, 2, 1. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Send your toes high. Left leg goes long. Right leg stays high. Interlace your fingers. And start to make a little gun shape with your hands. And reach your fingertips over to the right. You're going to lift your left leg and lower. So point up, flex down. And you're pressing your palms together and lifting your head, neck, and shoulders as much as you can. For 10. You hold your left leg long in 3, 2, 1. Just pulse. Little pulse. Lifting your head, neck, and shoulders here. Keep breathing. Last 5. Send both toes high. 3, 2, 1. Both toes high. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe. And send your right leg long. Interlace your hands. Opposite thumb on top this time. Reach over to the left. Lift your right leg and lower. Lift and lower. Press your palms or reach as far over to the left as you can. You hold your right leg long in 3, 2, 1. Lift. Lift your head and your shoulders. Keep breathing. Press your palms just for 10. Stay with me. Last 5. Both toes high in 3, 2, 1. Both toes high. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a breath, and then your right hand taps your left toes, left hand taps your right toes. So tapping for opposite toes here, reaching as high up as you can. Hands stay behind your head in 3, 2, 1. Now start to lower both legs and lift. Double straight leg stretch.
So option to keep your hands behind your head, option to lower your head, neck, and shoulders. For a little more support, you can bring your hands underneath your hips. Super important here. You're only lowering your legs as much as your low back stays flat. So keep using your breath here. Know your abs are firing up. 5 more. Hands come behind your head in 3, 2, 1. We end with the crisscross, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Last little bit. Keep it slow. Elbows stay wide. And then for 30 seconds, we pick up the pace, finding bicycle runs. First little cardio burst. 3, 2, 1. All out. Start to match the intensity of this movement with your breath. Halfway there, 15 seconds. For 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in tight. Take a breath. And when you're ready, start to build some momentum, rocking, rolling yourself through your seat, all the way into a downward facing dog. Full breath. On your next inhale, draw your shoulders over your wrists, high plank, hold. Exhale, hips go high. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, high plank. Exhale, hold. High, hips so high, down dog. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, plank, hold here. So your gaze at the top of your mat, one long line from your heel, your hips to the top of your head. Rib cage wraps in. You feel your hips start to sink, round more into your belly here. Just hold and breathe. And then hug your elbows in towards your side body. Lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Lightly into your fingertips, cobra. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, fold. Tuck your toes under. Option to use your knees here. One long line. Press yourself to a high plank. And send your hips high, down dog. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look to the top. Step or float your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Root down, inhale, rise. Palms connect, gaze over your fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, send your prayer high. Exhale, Sunday, fold forward, heart first. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Take a big step out to your left foot. Left knee goes down. Bring both hands to your right thigh. Start to sink into your right knee. Doing the stretch into your left hip flexors. Shoulders down and back. Lift through your chest. Look high. And exhale, release your hands. Straighten your leg. Flex your toes toward your face. Half split. Again, broadening through your chest bones. Breathing into the back of your leg. Keeping your left hand down. Reach your right arm high. Gaze over your right fingertips. Twist. Exhale, release your hand. Bend into your knee. Tuck your back toe. And step your right foot to meet your left. High plank. Hold here. Right away into mountain climbers. Knees to chest. So you're picking it up. It's just 20 seconds here. All out intensity. Hips stay low. Last 5. Hips go high in 3, 2, 1. Send your hips high, down dog. Draw your shoulders over your wrists, high plank. Hug your elbows in, lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes. Inhale, lift your chest. This time lift your legs. Full locust. Inhale. Exhale, folds forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your legs. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your toes. An option to use your knees. One long line. Press yourself to a plank. Send your hips high. Send your left leg high. Bend your knees. Stack your hip. Find hip circles. Find ankle circles. And square your hips. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your back knee and bring both hands to your left thigh. Now sink into your left knee. Get the stretch into your right hip flexor. And shoulders down and back. Broaden through your chest bones. Open up your throat as you look towards the sky. Exhale, release your hands. Straighten your leg. Sink your hips toward your heel and flex your toes toward your face for a half split. Breathing into your left hamstring. Right hand stays down. As you inhale, reach your left arm high. Gaze over your left fingertips. Twist. Exhale, release your hand. Bend into your knee. Tuck your back toe and step your right foot to meet your left. Fold forward at the top. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Root down, inhale, rise. Palms connect, grow tall. Gaze over your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take a big step back with your right foot. Right knee goes down. This time, reach your fingertips high to the sky. Gaze over your thumbs. Look back, go back. Deepen into this back bend. Exhale, release your hands. Tuck your back toes. Step your left foot to meet your right. High plank, hold. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Crisscross mountain climbers. Pick it up, all out. Holding steady in your plank in 3, 2, 1, just hold. Hug your elbows lower down halfway, short end of the push-up chaturanga. Flip your toes, lift your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, right away, right leg goes high. Bend your knees, stack your hip, find those circles. Square your hips, step your foot through. Lower your back knee, reach your fingertips high this way, gaze over your fingertips, look back, go back. Stretching through your left hip flexor. Exhale, release your hands, tuck your back toes, step your left foot to meet your right, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, palms connect, grow tall, gaze over your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank, hold here, right into plank jack. So option to tap your toes. You want to keep your hips low here. And again, we're finding this cardio burst. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Holding steady in 3, 2, 1, hold. Hug your elbows in, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips high, down dog, cobra. So this is our chaturanga, our flow of class. We're going to take several of these. Always an option to skip them, option to use your knees. You take what you need today. And look to the top, step or float your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, palms connect, grow tall, gaze over your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank, hold here. You might need to separate your feet a little bit wider here. The left hand taps for your right shoulder, right hand taps for left shoulder. So you're tapping for opposite shoulders here. You're working on stability. So try not to rock from side to side. You can keep this slow, and you'll get there by using your core. Always an option, just hold in your plank. Just keep breathing, keep moving. For 5. And holding steady. And 3, 2, 1. Hug your elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog, cobra. Look to the top, gently step or float your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, palms connect, grow tall, gaze over your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank, hold here. Now start to lower both your knees and lift. So you're getting into your low belly here. You're tapping your knees down. Getting into your low belly. Gaze stays high at the top of your mat. Neck is an extension of your spine. For 5. And holding steady in 3, 2, 1. Hug your elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog, full breath. One more sun salutation A. Look to the top, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Root down. Inhale, rise. Grow tall. Gaze over your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or gently float your feet back. Option to take it through 3 chaturanga push-ups. You can take these on your knees or skip them. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, take your toes, send your hips high, down dog. Look to the top, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your big toes to touch. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your chest. So you're coming into a low chair here. Toes are together, knees are together. Weight is in your heels. No, see and lift all 10 toes. So you're going to sink your hips back as you lift your chest higher. You can feel the energy shoot out through your fingertips here. And start to add a little pulse into your legs. So firing up through your thighs. Keeping your chest lifted here. For 8. And holding low in 3, 2, 1, hold low. Drop your right arm back, look over your right fingertips. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left arm back, gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or float back, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, right away, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round into your back and scoop into your belly. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here. Try to your knee to nose. And step your foot between your hands. Pivot your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Sink into your right knee. Lift your chest, arms sweep high, warrior one. So your right hip draws back, left hip draws forward. Deep bend into your right knee. You're pressing through the pinky side of your back foot. One, dig into your hips, square the front of your space, and add a slight tuck of your tailbone. Belly hugs in tight, lengthen through your spine. Lift through your chest and draw your shoulders down and back. Energy shoots out through your fingertips. Take one more breath, sink one more inch. Exhale, release your hands, step back vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, right away, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round into your back, scoop here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold, try to kiss your knee to your nose, and step your foot through. Pivot your back foot, bend into your left knee, lift your chest, arms reach high. So your left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. And then notice if this side feels a little different than the other side. You need to create more space. You can heel toe your foot over to the left. Again, slight tuck of your tailbone, belly pulls towards your spine, shin off your chest, shoulders down and back. One more full breath, sink one more inch. Exhale, release your hands, step back and flow. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog, 3 full breaths here. So come back to that Ujjayi breath. Inhaling, exhaling out through your nose. We're going to start to move through that Sandhi. One breath to one movement. Look to the top, separate float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your chest, low chair. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or float back, vinyasa. Always an option to skip. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes right away, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through, pivot your back foot, sink into your right knee, lift your chest, warrior one, touch it. Exhale, let it go, plant your hands, step back and float. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through, pivot your foot, lift your chest, sink and reach, arms go high, full breath. Exhale, release your hands, step back, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog, breathe. Again, look to the top, separate float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your chest, lower chair. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or float back. Optional vinyasa. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, right away, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through, pivot your back foot, sink and reach, warrior one. Exhale, release your hands, step back and float. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, right away, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through, sink and reach, lift your chest, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back and float. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog. So one more time, working to get your heart rate up, look to the top, separate float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lowest chair yet. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, separate, fold back, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Right away, right leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay with me. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift your chest. Arms sweep high, warrior one. Exhale, let it go. Plant your hands, step back and flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Hips go high. Right away, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift your chest, warrior one. Exhale, let it go. Plant your hands, step back and flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Hips go high. Take a breath. Lower onto your knees. Sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your fingertips forward for a child's pose. Close your eyes. And again, come back to your breath here. Coming back to your focus, your intention. Remember, you can always come back to this breath, both on and off of your mat. And one more full breath here. And press to your tabletop. Tuck your toes and send your hips up high, down dog. But to walk your thumbs into touch. Bring them to the center of your mat. Bend your knees and press your chest toward your thighs. You're going to look to the top of your mat. You're going to hop your feet to the outsides of your hands. Option to step it in. Bring your hands to your heart. And you're going to find 5 of these front hops. So meeting me at the top after your 5th one. You have always an option to step it in. Keeping your hips low here. And holding at the top after your last one. Bring your hands to your heart center. Use your elbows to press into your knees and knees press into elbows. Lengthening from your tailbone to the top of your head. Now start to add a little pulse. So getting into your booty, getting into your legs. And start to lift your right heel. Keep pulsing. Lower your right heel, lift your left heel. We flush it out, full range of motion. 3, 2, 1. So full squat, lift and lower. And chest stays lifted. Engage your glutes at the top. And you're swinging your booty back as far as you can. Lower and lift. Keep breathing. Engaging through your core. You hold low in 3, 2, 1. Hold low. Option to stay right here. If you want to work on a Malasana crow pose, separate your hands about shoulder width apart. Walk your knees as high up into your armpits as you can. Look forward. Start to create a shell. Round into your back. Maybe lift one toe, maybe lift both toes. Give yourself a few breaths to play here. Remembering it's a practice, might look a little different today than it did yesterday. Take one more full breath wherever you are. And then step or float your feet back, Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back, sweep your belly. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep, keep rounding in your back, scooping in your belly. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep, find a little twist. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your foot through, pivot your back foot. Then into your knee, lift your chest, arms sweep high, warrior 1. Right away, exhale, open up, warrior 2. So do a couple bounces, getting into your right knee. You're working on heel to heel alignment here. Your knee presses towards the pinky side of your foot, shoulders stack over your hips, engages over your front fingertips. And start to reach your fingertips forward, right forearm to your thigh, left fingertips reach forward, extend the side angle. Left shoulder draws back, keeping that deep bend into your right knee here. And take a breath. And send your arms out wide, straighten your front leg, reach forward and back, reverse it. So deep side body stretch. Start to take a bend into your left knee, flex your right toes toward your face. So that's a low lunge towards the back of your mat here. So your hands can stay to your heart, release them down to the earth. Flexing your toes toward your face, full breath. And keeping your hands at your heart or on the earth. Take a deep bend into your right knee and start to flex your left toes toward your face. Release your hands down. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Left hand stays down, reach your right arm high. Gaze over your right fingertips, open up. Exhale, release your right hand up. Send your left arm high. Gaze over your left fingertips. Exhale, release your left hand. Step your right foot to meet your left and pivot onto the pinky side of your left foot. Left hand stays down, right arm high, side plank. So option to come onto your left knee. Option to lift your right toes. If you want to elevate this up, find some crunches, elbow to knee. Just for 5. You want to look like a rainbow from the side. For 3, 2, 1, Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Hips go high. Right away, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot through, pivot your back foot, bend into your left knee, lift your chest, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Couple bounces, again, getting into your left knee, noticing if this side feels different. Press your knee towards the pinky stick. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. You feel yourself tilting forward, pull yourself back. Energy reaches out, fingertip to fingertip, gazes over your front fingertips. Now start to reach forward, left arm to your thigh, right fingertips reach forward, extended side angle. Drawing your right shoulder back, lengthen through your side body. Take a full breath here. And send your arms out wide, straighten your front leg, reach forward and back, reverse it. Full breath. Now exhale, bend into your right knee and start to flex your left toes toward your face. Skonasa, low lunge towards the back of your mat again, hands to your heart. Then keep your hands at your heart or release them down. Take a big bend into your left knee and flex your right toes toward your face. Low lunge here. And release your hands down. Come on the ball of your back foot. Right hand stays down. Reach your left arm high. Gaze over your left fingertips. Dragonfly twist. Open up. Release your left arm down. Send your right arm high. Gaze over your right fingertips. Notice how this feels a little different. Release your right hand. Step your left foot to meet your right. Come on the ball of your right foot. Left arm reaches high side plank. So option to come onto your right knee. Option to lift your left toes. If you want to elevate this a little bit, find those crunches. Just for 5 breaths. Last 3, 2, come on, release your hand and flow. Inhale up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes and send your hips up high down low. Look to the top, separate flow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your chest, low chair. Coming into your low chair. This time, working on a little bit of bounce. Start to ground through your right foot, move your left knee towards your belly here. And find a little reverse lunge to lift. So keep the bend into your right knee the whole time. And option to bring your hands to your heart center for a little extra balance, or your hands come to your hips. You want to hover your left knee just slightly off your mat. You step your left foot to meet your right. Back to that chair in 3, 2, 1. Hold your chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. So if you feel your left knee popping forward, pull it back. Knees are in one line. Sink your hips back. Press your palms so much together at your heart center. Maybe getting your gaze to your ceiling. Take a full breath. Use your elbow. Use your breath to twist a little deeper with each exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet about hip width distance apart. Take a bend into your knees. With your 2 piece fingers, grab for your 2 big toes. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen. Exhale, elbows go wide. Use your arms to pull yourself down. So when act like you're pulling your big toes out from your feet, relaxing into your neck here. Head hangs heavy. So feel your low back open up. Feel the back of your legs open up. One more full breath. Start to release your hands from your toes. Heel toe your toes back into touch. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your chest, slow chair. So start to ground through the four corners of your left foot. Bring your right knee in towards your belly. Hold here, a little balance. And go right back to that reverse lunge to lift. So hands can come to your heart here. Keep firing through your left thigh. And keep breathing. Lower the lift. You step your feet together, hands to your heart in 3, 2, 1. Low chair, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, elbows down to your left thigh. And notice what happens to your right knee. If you feel it popping forward, pull it back. Hips sink back. The crown of your head reaches forward. Left shoulder draws back. Try to send your gaze to the ceiling. One dig in your hips below your chest. Take 1 more full breath. Deepest twist yet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet. Bend into your knees and start to bring all the way into your heels. You're going to walk your hands underneath your feet so the entire backs of your hands are on your mat. So you bring your toes to your wrist crease. Start to shift the weight into your toes and wrap your elbows forward. The more you wrap your elbows forward, the deeper stretch you'll feel into your upper back. And using your arms to pull yourself down. And take 1 more breath. And slowly walk your hands out from your feet. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet wider, toes point out wide. Bend your knees, come to your heart. So again, option to hold right here in your squat. If you want to go a little bit deeper. Start to work on that crow pose again. Giving yourself again a few breaths to play here. If you're at your house and you're afraid of falling forward, option to bring something in front of you. Maybe a pillow here. And take one more full breath. And separate float back vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips high down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Hold here. Now shoot your foot over. Come on to the pinky side of your right foot. Right hand stays down. Reach your left arm high. So we're going to find some little pulses. Start to lower your hips and lift. For 5, lower, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold high. Release your hand. Right leg goes high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Bend into your front knee. Back heel stays lifted. Lift your chest, arms sweep high crescent lunge. Move deep, bend into your front leg. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Belly pulls again in towards your spine. Add a little tuck of your tailbone. Lift through your chest. Energy shoots out through your fingertips. And as you exhale, start to bring your chest forward. Reach your arms back, airplane. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow forward, hold here. Start to bring all the way into your right foot. Slowly lift your left toes for warrior 3. So your arms can stay down by your side. Maybe bring them to your heart center. Reach your fingertips forward. We're getting your chest and legs hip height. Hips stay square in your mat like you've got 2 headlamps on your hip bones. You can take one more full breath. And start to release your right hand down. Left arm goes high. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon pose. Left shoulder draws back. You can take a full breath. Maybe lifting your right fingertips off the earth. A little extra balance. And with control, take a big step back to your left foot. Left toes face the back limb, right toes face front, arms reach high. Star. Exhale, bring your elbows to your knees and squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, goddess squat. Chest stays lifted. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink your booty back. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat and hold. Hands come to your heart and just pulse. Little pulse. Keep breathing. Lift your right heel. Keep pulsing. You lower your right heel. Lift your left. Just for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to your thighs. Drop your right shoulder forward. Look to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, your left shoulder forward. Look to the right. Come back to center. Straighten your legs. Pigeon toe your toes in towards one another. Bring your hands to your hips. Elbows hug and lift your chest up high. And keeping a flat back, slowly fold forward. Pause halfway. Release your hands to your mat or to a block. Or any item in your house. 2-piece fingers can grab your big toes. Grab to the outsides of your feet. If you want to work on an inversion, option to come into a tripod headstand. Or just feel this stretch. If you want to get your forehead a little closer to your mat, try to widen your stance today. If your forehead easily touches that, maybe try to shorten your stance. If you came into an inversion, make your way back down. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows hug in tight. Come all the way up to standing. Notice your right toes to face the front, arms sweep wide. Then your left hip back, reach your right fingertips forward, right arm down, left arm high. Now draw your left shoulder back, left hip back. And you're working to be so lateral here, like you could fit between 2 thin panes of glass. Strengthening, stretching through your side body, hold. And add a little bend into your right knee. Reach both fingertips towards the front like you're holding a beach ball. So draw your left shoulder, feel this in your core. Keep breathing for 5, plus 3, 2, 1. Arms go wide, flip your front palm, reach forward and back, reverse it. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, step back and flow. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips high, breathe. One more side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep, hold. And shoot your foot over. Come on to your left hand, lift your hips, lift your chest, gaze over your right fingertips. And we're going to find those little pulses down. For 5, slower. 4, For 3, 2, 1. Hold tight. Release your right hand, left leg goes high. Exhale, step your foot through, bend into your left knee. Lift your chest, arms reach high, crescent lunge. So again, bending deep into your left leg, back leg is straight strong, back heel stays lifted. Now as you exhale, draw your chest forward, reach your arms back, your plank. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow forward, hold. Bring all the way into your left foot, start to lift your right toes. For warrior 3, arms can stay down by your side, reach your fingertips forward. Again, you want to keep your hips square, belly hugs in tight. Find your focus, your drishtis will help with your balance. You'll start to bring your hands to your heart center. Lower your left hand down and send your right arm high. And if you're new to this pose, you can keep both hands on your mat. Just work to get that squaring motion of your hand. Maybe lifting your left fingertips, a little extra balance. Take one more breath. And slowly take a big step back to your right toe. Right toe face the back, left toe face front, arms reach high star. Exhale, squat, elbow to knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, elbow to knees. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat and hold. Bring your hands behind your head. Right elbow to right knee, left elbow up. So getting into your obliques. Last little bit. For 5. Last 3. 2. And 1. Straighten your legs, pigeon toe your toes in towards one another. Interlace your hands behind your back this time. Lift your chest, look high. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Opening up through your chest, through your shoulders. Spend a lot of time hunched over. Give yourself this time to open up. Take one more full breath. And slowly release your hands down. Just hold it on this side for one full breath here. And keeping your right hand down, make your left arm high, gaze over your left fingertips. Exhale, release your left hand, send your right arm high, gaze over your right fingertips. Release your right hand, hands come to your hips. Keeping a flat back, come all the way up to standing. Left toes face the front. Back foot stays parallel to the back of the mat, arms reach wide. Send your right hip back, left fingertips forward. Left arm down, right arm high, gaze over your right fingertips. And draw your right shoulder down your back body. Again, working to find that lateral. Drawing your right hip back, right shoulder back. Now add a little bend into your left knee. Reach your left fingertips forward, right fingertips reach forward. It's like you're holding that boost ball. Chin comes off your chest. Draw your shoulder back. Keep breathing here. For 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2, arms go wide. Flip your front palm, reach forward and back, reverse it. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot to your right, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send your hips high, down dog. And draw your shoulders over your wrists. High plank, just hold. And bring your right knee to your right elbow, left knee, left elbow. So last little bit of core work here. Staying with this plank just for 5. You walk it down to a low plank. 3, 2, 1. Make it to a low plank. Toes touch. Start to drop your hips to the right, dip left. Last little bit of opening. Dip right, dip left. For 3. Holding in the center. 2. And 1. Lower all the way to your belly. Send your arms out wide. Rest while you're down. Bring your chin towards the center. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your legs. So keep breathing here, lifting your chest, lifting your legs as much as you can, finding some spine strength, full breath. Exhale, release yourself. Opposite ear down, take a breath. Reach your fingertips forward, coming out in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, lift your legs. You're just going to swim it out. Last little bit, not here for long, for 10. Last bit of work for 5, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bend your elbows. Start to sink your hips back towards your heels. Reach your fingertips forward, child's pose. And put your right arm underneath your left arm. Right ear goes down. And getting a stretch into your shoulders. And reach your right fingertips forward. Thread your left arm underneath your right, left ear down. Launch your left fingertips forward. Press to your tabletop. Tuck your toes and hips go high down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to the outside of your wrist, ankle to left wrist, setting for pigeon. And walk your left toes back. Inhale, lift your chest, look high. Exhale, slowly start to fold forward. And as we start to slow things down for the rest of class, close your eyes as you begin to let go. Feeling. Getting to know the sensations that you feel in your body. You send your breath to any areas of discomfort. One more breath. Slowly start to lift your chest, walk your hands back. An option to reach back, grab for your back foot, bringing your heel in towards your butt to get a little quad stretch. Release your back foot, tuck your toes under, step your right foot to meet your left down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to the outside of your left wrist, ankle to right wrist. Walk your right toes back, lift your chest, keep it active, little back bend. Exhale, slowly start to melt forward. And as you start to step away from the thinking and the doing, step up into feeling, noticing, breathing, and just being. And you soften here. Find a little balance between effort and surrender. One more breath. And slowly walk back, lift your chest. You got an option to reach back, grab for your back foot, getting that quad stretch here. And release your foot. Same here, swing your right leg out in front of you, left leg meets it coming onto your sit bones. Legs go long. Pull the flesh out from underneath you. Flex your toes towards your face. Arms reach high. And as you exhale, slowly fold, reaching for your toes wherever you can grab. And keep flexing your toes towards your face. And one more breath. And lift your chest. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your butt. Bend your knees, your feet go flat. Start to press to your heels. You lift your hips up higher and let your gaze fall up and back. Reverse tabletop, oppositional stretch. Keep pressing through your heels. You lift your hips up higher. One breath. Slowly release your hips down. Bring your palms to face the sky, core is engaged. Begin to roll all the way onto your back, one vertebra at a time. And when you get there, walk your heels in towards your butt. Start to press your heels. You lift your hips up high. Option to interlace your hands behind your back, nestling your shoulders in towards one another. And stay right here. I'm going to go into a full wheel. Option to lower down. Frame your face. And press yourself back. Sending your chest towards the back of the room, hips towards the front. One more breath. And slowly lower all the way back down. Separate your legs a little wider. Drop your knees from right to left. Windshield wiper out your low back. Bring your knees to center. Start to grab for the outsides of your feet for happy baby pose. Pressing your low back down. Low back is your anchor here. Maybe wrap from side to side. Option to straighten one leg and then the other. And send your left leg long. Hug your right knee towards your right armpit. Give your right knee a big squeeze, avoiding in the ribcage area. Exhale, drop your knee over to left. Right arm goes wide, gaze falls over your right fingertips for a supine twist. And continue to breathe into this twist. And bring your knee back to center. Hug both knees in tight. Right leg goes long. Hug your left knee in toward your left armpit. Exhale, drop your knee to the right. Left arm goes wide. Gaze falls over your left fingertips for your final twist. I'm twisting any last bit out here. And slowly bring your knee back to center. Give yourself one final squeeze. Constrict every muscle in your body, hugging everything in tight with gratitude. And as you exhale, release your legs, release your arms. Close your eyes and find your final rest. I'm taking every last bit of effort out. Melt into your mat. As you find this complete surrender. Let everything go. And simply just be. Please rest here as long as you would like. Thank you all for joining me. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love in each of you. Bow together with gratitude and say namaste.